Hi, good morning, it's Lori Jacobs. Today I'm going to show you, this is some predator proofing your chicken coop and your chickens. I don't know, I was just laying in bed this morning, he said you need to tell people that there's a lot of people losing their chickens. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn this around and show you what I do. I've seen it on a video years ago, so I can't claim credit for it, but what you do is you get the hardware cloth, okay? It's they call it hardware cloth. It's tiny squares. I'll show you. I have a picture of it here. This is hardware cloth, okay? This is an old thing we used to have for when we used to do the meat birds. But this is, I don't know if you could see it very closely because the soil covers it. It's just about between 10 and 12 inches wide, and then I just cut it the lengths all the way around the chicken house. Okay, I've seen people go through stuff burying it. Like, there's my chickens in there. Say hi, babies. Can you say hi? Say hello. You gonna come up and say hi? These are my 4 newest hens. They're getting big. I'm pretty sure they're all hens. We hatched these out. But anyways, you can barely, see the wire. See what it looks like? It's just hardware cloth, and this one's a little wider than the one that's over there. But in chicken wire, whatever. And if you put it on the ground all around the chicken house, okay? 1 second. Okay. So I put it all the way around, and then this is another spot. Okay. My little peeking window. Here, I'll turn it around so you can see. And that's where they are. That's how we have it set up for now. I started painting my chicken house, and I got to finish the top part. I'll get my son to do it. I don't like getting ladders. So anyways, and then this is the little chicken house when we hatch out baby chicks, and then I put them separate here. And when they get big enough, this way they can acclimate, kind of get used to the bigger chickens. And then when they're big enough, then I put them in over there. My husband going in the house for a minute. But this plastic I put over so that it's just what it is it's just, if you go to like a dollar store and you get the clear plastic shower curtains, a friend of ours told us that's what they do to keep like the snow or the rain, so they have a little bit of area if it's, because I was concerned with the snow getting too heavy on them and they can't get in. So this side here, if I'm back far enough, let me get back far because I don't have the greatest camera here, it's my phone, but see, so that you can there they are. They're nosy. So that it protects the door where they're going in and out. So, well, you can see up there, I didn't finish painting over there. But I got to get it done. And this is my rooster. He was a baby last year, and he's so good. Say hello. You want to say hi? Huh? Do you want to say hi? Oh, you girls want to say hi too? They're good girls. And he's such a good rooster. His father was a silkie, and not that it was his biological father, but we had a big silky rooster, and he took all the baby chicks last year. He was a baby last year, but he's huge. He's just a huge rooster. But anyways, I don't know if it's showing right because I'm on this side here. But yeah, this is what we used to use for the chickens. When we used to hatch out baby chicks, we'd use an old truck shell that was laying around, and we just, well, let me go this way because I got to walk around. But it's kind of hard because they would get to the back. It's got the windows in it, and we'd open it so the screen so they can get air. But it was kind of hard. Like if you look at it from this way, it's still there. We have the old boxes, but they would go way to the back, and it was hard to get to them. And we would just open the front. But it worked for a while when you have a lot of baby chicks, but because we didn't always have the money to buy the little chicken house. And I actually found that one, which is like a $500 chicken house, and I found it at a store near us. It's a Martin store, and it was on sale for $129. So I was like, I gotta get this. So anyways, he's watching everything we're doing. My rooster. But that's what you gotta do. You gotta put the this chicken house we made. My son built the frame of it. My oldest son, one of my older sons, And then he put the roof on, and then my other son, the youngest one, we put the cedar boards on it. It was all just scrap leftovers. And the only thing I think we paid for was like the metal latches and things like that. The roof was leftover metal roof. What are you hollering about? But anyways, yep. And this is how they stay. But you know, we had them all. We had our roosters and chickens, but we have too many coyotes around here. And we had raccoons last year that actually had babies in my garage, in my barn. Because I kept hearing squealing, and I went in there and it was baby raccoons. So we had to go get rid of them. And my electric fence, I don't really use it. It just kind of gives it a extra protection so my dog doesn't get in there and other animals just, but yeah. So anyways, that's what you do. You use that hardware cloth all the way around the bottom. I've seen people where they bury it like a foot in the ground. It's just so animals can't dig under it or they can't dig out. And I just laid a couple of boards on the bottom, but it does work, okay? Since I've done that, I haven't had a problem. When they got, you know, of course, if they get out and they're loose, then you got to worry about animals getting them. But this has worked for us. And then I have because we don't have electric on this end of the house, and so I have these little solar. It's got a 20-foot cord or 25-foot cord, and then of course we have the solar light there. But there's a 25-foot cord, and I have one in my house too. They're so cool. What you do is you get them. It charges the solar light, and the one that's inside is similar to that white one up there. That's solar. But what it does, it charges it, because in the winter they weren't laying, you know, because we don't have enough daylight. Which there's certain times they don't because they're molting. But what I did was I put that in there, and the light will go on at night. And it's so funny because you can see their little night light goes on at night. I don't know if you could see it in here from the window's so dirty from them, but nope, you can't. But anyways, I'll do this. This here was our old chicken coops. It's really beat up. It needs to be taken down. Let me see what's in here. 1 second. You want to say hi too? Yeah? Are you on TV? Okay. She stays in all the time. I don't know why. She just does. She likes to stay in. Oh well. It's kind of nasty in there. And I did just clean this just 2 weeks ago maybe. They just make it messy. But that's chickens. But they've been laying. And I'm pretty excited that I think those 4 new babies are females, because I don't see any dew claws. And they're getting pretty big. So they were born May 18th. So hopefully they'll start laying soon. What, baby? You want to say goodbye? See, don't forget to follow and subscribe. Don't forget to follow. Okay? And check out my TikTok shop. I have stuff for chickens in there too. So, if you get a chance, when you go to follow, go to my, I don't know if they call it a wall on this, and then check out my TikTok shop showcase. Thanks, and have a blessed day. Bye.